Hey everyone, we'll be starting soon. I'm just getting YouTube all set up. Hey, shut up, me. There we go. Eventually it did it. Right. Let me just check to see if the stream's good. Everything seems fine. And we are good on those two. So yeah, I think we're all ready. Hello everyone. Welcome to another stream of the Outer Worlds. We played this 3 times in a row now. Don't worry, next week we should be able to have another game to split up the two with another game. So we'll have to wait and see what that one will be. But today we're going to be continuing with this. We're going to see if we can finish off Monarch or at least make more headway into it. We still got a lot of side quests. We still got some companion quests. And we still got some exploration. So we can get right down to that while also trying to keep an eye on things. So without further ado, let's switch over to the game and boot it up. Oh boy. The Fraser Bros of the Hammersmith's Thunder. First back, second back. Sure. Picking up items that belong to other people is a crime and affects reputation. Does it only affect reputation if you get spotted, or is it regardless? Jesus. I forgot I was staring at you. Alright, showing on there, and it is showing on there. So I think we're good to go. So if I remember correctly, we were going to speak to her first, so let's do it.
What's up?
Can I ask you something?
What's with the pleasantries?
Yoka?
You want to know something? Just ask.
What made you choose the hunter life?
I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed.
What'd you say?
That's all I know. Besides, I had a few friends here, and they were staying too.
A few friends? Tell me about them.
No. That's a painful trail I ain't keen on walking again.
Why? What happened?
It's not your business, and I'm not saying more on the subject.
Okay.
What's up?
Let's ask about something else. Has Monarch been always your home?
I don't have a single spot I call home. Wherever I can sit in peace with a bottle is good enough for me. But, yes, I've always been on Monarch.
So why haven't you left?
It ain't exactly easy to hitch a ride off planet, Captain. Besides, I hear Terra 2's all corporate. The way folks talk about the board and their ilk, I think I prefer the beasts.
You have family here?
In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past.
You don't want to find them?
No, we weren't close. And before you ask, there ain't a story there. We just never saw eye to eye on the corporations. Drifted apart over time. It's fine.
Got it.
Good.
So you got... Oh, let's see if we got anything else. You were around the corporations left Monarch, right?
Yeah. At first, we all thought it was about damn time. I don't know if you've noticed, but Monarch ain't exactly easy on the spirit. Then it got uglier than a rat eating a sour grape.
I hear that a lot, but what happened exactly?
Everything that could have gone wrong did. Townships were promised evac shuttles that never came. Overland routes were attacked by marauders and wildlife. Supplies went missing, our equipment started corroding on account of the sulfur in the air. It was a fine mess.
Would it have been better if they stayed?
I don't know. But at least we'd have money to back us up. Supply shipments. Food that we don't have to hunt down. Look at MSI. They're getting along fine. I have to think the Corps could have made it work if they'd reprioritized.
Do you think Halcyon just needs a change of leadership?
I'm not sure we need anything, Cap. We've had our growing pains, to be sure, but here we are. Still alive, still fighting.
Barely.
Long as nobody goes around trying to dismantle the whole thing, I think we'll be fine. Progress requires structure. Nobody's gonna build a sewer pipe or a road if they don't got a boss telling them to. The bureaucracy's necessary.
No, it's not. Eventually, someone will take it upon themselves to provide for the community.
Sure. Then the next time they want to build a road, they'll charge tolls to recoup the costs. Then they'll hire someone to help them build another. Before you know it, they've got themselves a staff. Pay checks, seminars on the best road building standards and practices. It always happens eventually, Captain. May as well embrace it.
Okay, well, let's still have
What's
more
up?
to talk. So you got all manner of hunting stories. Tell me one.
I took a job once to clear out a rap nest. Partnered up with a fellow out of Fallbrook who called himself Dirty Don. Bit on the
Nickname.
shorter side. Had a penchant for cards. Thing is, he introduces himself and the man is immaculate. Clean. He had a flowery presence to him. A pleasantness that didn't invade your space. He was just there and you were glad for it.
A clean man on Monarch, I'll believe it when I see it.
I wouldn't believe it myself had I not met the man. But when we got to the nest, I found out firsthand. Dirty Don killed those raptidons with his bare hands. His bare fucking hands, Captain. He was a whirlwind of grotesque primal fury.
Does sound like a badass.
In the end, he stood drenched in blood over the entrails of a dozen raps. If he had a scratch on him,
Why is it
I would
green
have been
all of a
able to
sudden?
tell. It was glorious.
What happened to him? Is he still out there tearing up the wildlife?
Day came when he tried to take on a mannequin. Got himself eaten one limb at a time. Wonder if he tasted like soap. Oh well, live and learn. No matter how tough you are, if you're gonna fight something bigger than you, bring a firearm.
That was a great story. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a great story. It was fine until like, oh, and then he got eaten. It's like, oh, okay. So I need to go give the drugs. There we go. Thank you. Eventually it did it. Oops. Ah! My taskbar was still up for some reason. Alright, let's go give this guy his drugs and then complain to him that he gave us a false ticket. I mean, eventually we did get a drink, but they were like, oh, you got scammed. Did I really? If I got a drink, does that mean that I actually got what I wanted?
Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say knock.
Okay.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
You want good news or the bad news?
Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it.
Retrieved your drugs, but Raptidon killed your carriers in the cave.
Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is only half! Are you think you can steal from me?
I searched the cave from top to bottom, that's all there was.
Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead snake who filched my carriers. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
Okay, well, back down I go then. Well, considering you didn't tell me how much I was trying to get, surprised I didn't get that much anyway.
Mini Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here. Don't you run out that door. It's a cruel world outside. Close the damn door. You'll let my sprats out. Damn it all. Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder.
What? I'm looking for some missing sprats. You wouldn't have seen any around?
Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for. Thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
Rescue sprats? As in rescued from sublight shipping tunnels?
Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human.
Okay, now you're threatening
Back
me.
out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
I won't hurt your sprats. The drugs have probably passed through their digestive tracts already.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
You know, I hate you. I could just kill you right now. Better get paid a lot for this. It's a good thing I negotiated for that 35% rather than 5.
If you would please leave me and my fur babies be. You've given them enough anxiety for one.
Yes, because they can clearly tell what I'm trying to do, which is nothing to them. Here you go. You want your drugs? Eat them. Eat them.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time, huh?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time.
Sure, until someone comes along and rescues them from their pathetic lives.
Sure, they're Raptidon fodder and suffer the occasional overdose when a container dissolves and their stomach acid. Wait, what do you mean rescued them?
Bertrand didn't appreciate the abuse they were suffering, so he stole them from the tunnels.
That deranged piece of sprat shit! If Bertrand ain't already dead, he's about to be. I owe you for bringing this breach in security to my attention. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
I'm now agreeable. It was a pleasure doing business with you, I suppose. I've lost 5 drugs, but again? That's it. 375 and 750, so 1,000 bits. Near enough. No, I want more than that. That's nothing. Whatever. Investigate the outpost. Well, I need to like leave first so I can tell where these places are. Mantipillar examined. So they start off as little eggs, turn into flies, become larvae, then become cocoons, then become a queen or a bigger thing.
Can we talk?
Who, me?
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine.
Depends on what you want.
Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Suppose. Thanks for the compliment, I think.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal.
I'll be sure to live up to that.
But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
I'm honored you're asking and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems.
Of course.
Trouble is, a mannequin showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds fun. Let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
I love looking for dead people. Just the way that came up. Is it this one? Yeah. Whereabouts is it? Oh god, all the way over there. Well, if it is, I might as well see if I can do one of the other ones, too. Got a bay. Need to go back there for that. You are all the way over there. You are literally just north. Investigate the drop-off point. Press some things which are up here. The password is Antediluvian in Cascadia. Vilma. Go all the way back up there. Took a Needham. Also need to go back up there. Units outpost, it's also down there. Swanhouse Cave is down there. And you are down there too. So, what we could do first is this one, because it's literally just north. Let's go do that.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink.
I know, we were
We're
just there.
halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
We're going to go this way. Hi, Manta Queen. It makes such a cool noise. You're both dead? Jeez. All these dead guys. Sucks to be them. Oh, hey. Is there an actual thing up here? Nah, this is just an overlook. Alright then. I'll keep my weapon out just in case something else comes up. There's the bridge. Oh boy. That's why we went around, because the bridge is out. I was wondering where there were two paths. Pathways. Words are hard. Too bad for me. What? Shut up, me.
What happened here? We ought to be quick about this.
Well, looks like the bridge collapsed and then everyone that was on it fell down. He's pretty dry and cut. A trail of blood leads away from the autoloader. Volta 2.0. X. Strangely dressed marauder. I swear if it's like, oh, follow the blood trail, and I can't see it, it's gonna be not that good. Ah, hello, smuggler tunnel. Prefabricated living, just like home. Oh, there's traps. Can I hack this? I cannot hack it. It would be better to just use a gun. Permanent concussion. Haven't been hit in the head one too many times. Your mental faculties have been permanently affected. No. No, the babies. Oopsie daisy. I'll take this just in case. Level-headed. I wonder if I got it confused because I just picked up a carbine and not... I do have a rifle, so yeah, I thought I picked up a carbine. So let's just get rid of that. I'm really tempted to get this, put it on, but... Nope. Damn. hear someone coughing.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I shot him. I've got moves.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas. What are you doing out here anyway?
Let me take a look at your wounds.
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
What's with all the traps?
Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell.
I like your jacket.
And the traps usually keep gawkers out.
I want to know what happened here.
Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
You think they're dead?
The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too.
Where did the Marauders go?
Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Probably a good idea. I'll just take everything here because you don't seem to need it. Oh man, it's locked with just 2? You know, the guy says, I could give you something, but I don't have anything. And then you look around, there's a bunch of stuff everywhere. Do I have anything that increases lock picking? Ability, weapon attack speed, movement, armor rating, armor rating. Armor rating. Gap and pedestry. Movement speed. Weapon spread. Annihilation. Darn. Guess I could try that, see if that increases it. Oh, wait, no, didn't mean to do that. What is it now? Yeah!
Damn, got some nimble fingers, Captain.
You know how it is.
Yeah, don't wait on me. I'll head back to Fallbrook in a spell.
Okay. I guess I'll just leave then. I think that's everything. Away! Come, my companions, we are now ready to leave. I don't know what this is for. So, we gotta try and get these stolen supplies or whatever it was back. And then I think we'll go do the thing to buy the rollers. So we can get that done, hand in some stuff for the town. I can't remember its name right now. Stella Bay. There we go. Research. Oh, hey. What? Why did he go up in the air like that? Corn. Or space corn.
Please,
from here. The humidity is... Look! I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
We gotta get over there, Captain. Maybe they're still alive.
You know, I wonder if I could have taken them out before that happened. Let's see.
Look! I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
We gotta get over there.
No.
Maybe they're still alive.
Climbing up. Hey. I missed. I'll take that. All right, anything down here other than dead bodies? Mess me, goddamn! Stop sneezing me.
Deft hands, Cap.
Damn right, my fingers are good for opening doors. Things. Oh. These people are dead. Rocks. Don't know what that is. Some weird machine. Let's grab this over here first. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we need to go explore more then.
Incoming!
Like a good tussle.
Well. I'll just open this. What is this? Like some sort of weird tentacle plant. It's like some sort of research lab, but it's not really sure on what they're researching. That leads to the roof. Oh, that doesn't not gonna take any of my stuff, which is nice. Right, so I did pick up some stuff that I didn't mean to. So let's see if I can get rid of those. 160, 250. Break down. I'll check that room in a minute. I'll check outside first. No, they broke the ladder. Oh, man. Why is this in a research place? So, this terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel with A237 clearance. If you are reading this without without that clearance, please report to your supervisor for immediate termination and disciplinary action, including but limited to fines in excess of 100,000 bits, detention in a UDL authorized incarceration center for up to 136 months, mandatory corporate policies and values seminars, and revocation of company lounge and or bathroom privileges. Research data. Project Lorem Ipsum shall result in a potent, mostly non-lethal crowd control gas for use against rioting, agitated, or excessively numerous crowds. Rich sulfur pockets make Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Early results show promise, but further research is necessary. UDL disavows all knowledge of responsibility for Lorem Ipsum. All data in this report is considered property of UDL. Transfer to external tape. Recover proof of corporate presence on Monarch. From N. Sanders. Just reporting in to let you know the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket to drill into, so the data's coming in, but this place smells awful. The only local that we've had made contact with is the sublight boss in Fallbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's gouging us, and we're all getting sick of expired sister bits. Elders, it's supposed to smell awful. That's the point. I don't care what sublight is charging as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once we got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. And come up with a better name for the project. Something flashy and catchy, but that rest of management will take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Danger Burn. I'm sick of my boss asking me why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my reports. Alternate project titles. I have to hack for this? If Valdez wants a better title, see how she likes these. She's going to be furious if she ever finds this list, and I'm not covering for you. Make sure these are good and hidden. Thunderdog. Eggs Mayhem. Skunk Paradise. Fuck you, Valdez. I want my raise. Okay. Well, that wasn't particularly useful. Control gas. Printing press. I need to get some gas for our thing as well. With Clive. What is 1 unit's outpost? Right, where's that? There? And where am I? Ah, I'm up here. Okay, well, we've got some other stuff to do, so let's go hand that in first. Or pick those up. First is printing rollers. I can also see if I can pick up the stuff downstairs now because I've looted everything. Damn. What is this? Is this part of the weapons I'm supposed to be getting? It is. But I can't currently do anything about it because I don't have the right keycard. UDL Lab Weapons Terminal keycard. Let's see if I can find it. UDL Lab Weapons Terminal keycard. The keycard can be found on a desk on the UDL Lab's second floor. I missed it. Because this is sort of an American game, so second floor, this is the second floor. Even though that's wrong, this is the first floor. Whatever. It is, it's right there. Oh, back down we go. Come on, guys. Follow me. Terminals only for blah, 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 blah. Research data. After successful trials, management has decided to put Project Notatoi on hold. UDL will instead pursue projects with a wider area of effect for more practical large-scale crowd control. Before anyone asks, this does not mean I'm unlocking the gun. It's still off limits. Log 14. Early results are promising. We've managed to increase the surface tension of the gloop to create a controlled and predictable spread of the substance. Management wants a catchier name, though. No, I told Powell we're not calling this project Sticky Bits, but he refuses to refer to it as anything else. It doesn't even make sense. The gloop particles are nearly frictionless. 57. Powell and Chastity have started to show interest in the project, which should be good, but the trial seems to involve covering various hard-to-reach surfaces in gloop and launching expensive equipment at them. I'm going to have to talk with them. 58. Someone filled my underwear drawer with gloop. I have theories. 143. Chastity used a gloop gun on our office paintball game yesterday. She said it was a mistake, but this is the third time she's made the same mistake. And she managed to cover the door panel with the stuff. Damn thing's been going haywire ever since. Do you know how hard it is to clean gloop? Chastity doesn't, because every time I pull out the latex and solvent, she remembers she got actual work to do. From now on, I'm locking the damn gun up. Unlock gloop gun containment. To confirm that you are an authorized Universal Defense Logistics Security Specialist, please answer the following questions. You are attending a company meeting at HHC headquarters in Byzantium and vile dissidents attack the building. What is your priority? Override. Protect the chairman. Correct response registered. Proceed with security check. You are perusing one of the many UDL personnel security mega outlets and enjoying our fine selection of employee compliance equipment. When you are approached by a stranger, he makes an offhand comment that could be constructed as an indirect insult to Chairman Watwell. Berate him relentlessly to defend the chairman's honor. Smile and walk away. Engage him further to assess his intent. Berate him relentlessly. Correct response registered. You just got to get into their mindset. See, I don't actually think of any of this. You and your spouse have a healthy, long relationship, but one day you discover that they have been reading unsanctioned stories to your children. What do? Arrest your spouse and admit your children for re-education. Reminder, indoor use of this weapon will result in cleaning fees being deducted from your paycheck. I'll take this. The gloop gun. 62. The development of this weapon was halted when one of the scientists working on it was killed by marauders, and the remaining team realized that no one understood her portion of the work. How the gloop is produced, how it counteracts gravity, and how it creates and conducts electricity is unknown. Well, that's great. It does 62 damage, which is not that good, to be honest, considering it's a level 15 weapon. But I'm attributing this to the fact that I have not got the skill to upgrade the guns yet. Which you wouldn't think that you need the skill in order to use these weapons to get them to be equal to the base weapons. Like, they should be as good as base weapons. And then when you get the skill, they become better, which makes them unique and special. But I guess not. I'll have to try these guns out at some point. Oh, weapons. Let's try and open up this door because we're on the opposite side now. It's weird that they would put a wall here for one side but not the other. Unseal door. And voila! Right, where is the next one anyway? It's in Cascadia, so that's fine. But let's go get those rollers. Which are over here. To the terrace ruins. There we go. My mouse is doing a weird thing. Well, why does that come up now? A bit late. I wonder if I can push this and crush the guy down there.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, We got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off.
What's going on here?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
I'm supposed to meet someone here, that's what.
Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours.
Why are you after her?
You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she wants Carlotta voided.
Let me handle this and I'll give you the credit when I report to Catherine.
I don't know what your angle is, but... Alright. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
Uh-huh. Good thing I'm working for them at the moment.
What are you looking at?
A dumbass.
Ain't in the mood to chat.
No one wants to speak to me. Oh, I'll get this open.
Making it look easy.
It is my job. When am I going to get the vermin too? Oops. I used one just to immediately pick up another. UDL sulfur safe power generator. Warning, unauthorized access to the terminal will result in injury, death, or unemployment. Reactor status unstable. Corrosive gas levels critical. Gas vents closed. Recommendation opening gas vents. Route the gas outside. Anyone in the immediate vicinity of this generator and its environmental facing vents may be subject to burns, disfigurement, and an increased risk of cancer. Please ensure that all on-site personnel have evacuated the venting area. Refer to UDL employee handbook. Okay, so let's do that later because that sounds like it's going to kill someone.
It's too quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Halada, is that you?
Yeah, and for the 100th time, I'm not opening this door. Who are you, anyway?
I'm Celeste. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Hi there. You don't look so good.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Why did Sanjar bar you from working with the iconoclasts?
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested.
Why have you been helping him?
It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing it.
Where will they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand.
Which is probably why they were trying to kill you.
Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Looking for high-capacity data cartridges, or... No, we're going to go with the obvious one. Zora suggested extra food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
I will try. While I'm here, I can sell junk. Buy all of these. And then I can possibly sell some stuff. Maybe? Possibly? Name. I wonder if it's possible to do like rarity, armor rating, head body, name, value. Value seems to do it because they've got spirals on them that makes them more special. I wish it was a bit, this sorting was a bit better than what it currently is. I'll just go by name. Makes it easier to find duplicates. Well... I have 2 of these. Mark 3 vented helmet, Mark 3 vented helmet, so I can sell one. The manager. The professor. Oh, I already picked those stuff up. Extendo sight. This doesn't require any locking. Awesome. Carbine, don't need that. All right. Let's go turn on this generator, eh? Here we go. Vent the gas. Once the procedure completes, the vents will need to be closed. Thank you. Oh boy, look at all of it. Ah! Normal, open. Close vents. Vents are now closed. Please report the incidental gas venting to your nearest site security engineer. Alright, things are normal. Good. And there's no dead people, so I think we did a good job. Way. So now we've got to go back to Graham. We've also got some other things to hand in, which I will probably do right now so that we can get rid of them on the map. So first, let's do Family Matter. I went to the wrong teleport, didn't I? Ugh. Curses. Where is she? Oh, there you are. Hey, you did come back.
Captain.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the Captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Your son is a grown man. It's time you started treating him like one.
What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the Captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk Tuk home safe again.
Uh-huh. Well, good luck to the both of you. I leveled up again. You better. Right. Level up. More hacking. More hacking. We're at 140 hack now. Just 10 more and we're at 150. Oh boy. And then I'll be master hacking, and then I can start doing other things like persuade or hacking or lockpicking, I mean, or something else. I don't know. Find pristine item. Chance plus 100%. So that means every item I find will be pristine. Okay. That's not broken. I also kind of want to do leadership because it increases my companion's abilities and HP. Alright, we got other things to hand in. So next we shall do... Where's that? Outside. Okay, that's different. This one. So now I need to go talk to...
So you
what's
keep
her name?
Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nilga.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude.
Oh, that's not floating. It's on a
Folks
forklift.
hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
I got your jerseys.
Here to catch a game? I'm afraid what can I do?
Found your smelly jerseys.
Really? Wait, let me just take a sniff. Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
God.
the good stuff. Just let it waft right into your nostrils. That's the smell of pure, unfiltered sportsmanship, baby. Tell Velma that Grim can keep his poster. I've got all I need right here.
All right, cool. Right, time to go back to Velma.
Poor Braxton.
I don't want to think about it.
I'd give you a friendlier one.
Who spat in your spirits, Velma?
You noticed my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Well, you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition. Anyway, what do you folks need?
I'm here to pick up the poster.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Well, Nell's no longer interested in the poster.
That's a surprise. Tossball being part of her business and all. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Something else on your mind?
So glad I got this out of the way. Now I can stop talking to you. Oh. It's like I've done all this stuff for her and she's still kind of pissy. I fixed your machines. Or we got even advice to fix your machines. We got your workers working again.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet?
Here it is.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Oh boy. That was it?
You think maybe you could get some of your friends to land here, too? It gets real quiet.
How much do you want from me? Get your tossball stuff and you're just like, oh, can you get some more people to come? I don't need this. Take your stick and destroy it. Anything else I can hand in? Oops, didn't mean to close that. Sebastian. Hey, Sebastian.
You look like a woman who's looking for...
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacks? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacks. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
Of course you did.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands.
traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
Well, I found Mr. Pickett's journal.
He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him?
He's dead. Eaten by a mantiqueen.
That's pretty sad. He sure seemed like he knew what he was doing.
He used to tell the kids crazy stories about halcyon wildlife. Later I learned most of it was wrong, but it was the thought that counted.
So he probably knew nothing about the animals he was hunting.
Disappeared. Never heard anything about him again.
Anyone fool enough to chase after a queen is pretty fucking far from the know what they're doing class of people.
What does that make me?
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
Maybe you and Celia can read it together on your date.
I bet she'll like that. She's real enthusiastic about all sorts of monsters.
It'd be nice for there to be some good come out of this.
In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble.
Talk about something else.
Huh? Like what?
I guess I can see what you have. Nothing. Right. Next. Man, we're cleaning up our quest list. It's all great. Bring the need parts to Graham. Abandoned Lamb Cascadia. Old Outpost. CMP Factory. Weapons in Cascadia. So I guess I'll go give this to Sanjar.
Thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex as I'd heard, but I'm up to the challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Found a data cartridge with details on UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
What? Not so fast. What are these reformations you're talking about?
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
You are? You could do a lot of good around here, you know. Don't go getting my hopes up.
But that's entirely the point. We've got to hope. We have got to partake once more of the full resources and opportunities of Halcyon.
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights, Fallbrook. Will you share with them, or will you hoard those resources here?
My sincerest hope is for MSI to become a model for all of Halcyon. But we must start somewhere. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
Okay. What is this? What? Oh, did I say data cartridge? That's just what I call my left hit. What? Yeah, just give it. Yeah, here you go.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Okay. Well, bye. I guess it just ends that way. I thought there'd be more to it than that. It seemed like it was the main quest of this planet, but it just sort of ends. Well, let me see if I missed anything. Right. I guess that is that.
Carry on.
What's up?
Nothing to say of what just happened? Okay.
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka? Before you met...
I guess. Acquire the science weapon in the abandoned lab. Deal with Clive. He's in the Cascadia things, I think. I guess we'll do that first.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. As soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret. I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
What about me? No one gonna watch my back? What am I, chopped liver? Feels good to hand in quests and clean up a quest log like this. It's like relieving, in a sense. To Amber Heights. Deserters forced to return by heroic stranger. That's what I did.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Cool. Huh. Door's closed. Door's closed because she's not here. That has already been read. I thought it was going to have something new on it. In we go. Meow. Howdy.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Thanks. Who are the Van Noys?
They're hunters. Badass ones at that. Hope they're all right.
They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
Okay, well, I got your rollers. The rest of the account went to food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
She isn't. Sanjar's declared a stop sale on goods to the Iconoclasts.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Time to fix up the printing press, then?
The print... Oh, no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They weren't willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
You could have sent them after backing Zora up, right?
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there.
Kind of already been there and everyone was dead.
I have a feeling we'll need them.
I'll do everything I can. Optional, retrieve Zora's team.
Greetings, friend.
Any new questions? What's your story?
Before all this, I was a writer for MSI's
She's
product
just standing
catalog.
there.
It was my purpose to spread awareness of Saltuna in its various forms. The certainty with which I spun among the other cogs in their machine stifled creativity and personal growth.
I can relate. Flying my own course may be dangerous, but at least it's freedom.
On that we agree.
Alright.
Why have you come?
I have not come. I have left. I have left? I have gone. Me leave. Me go.
Nice day, huh? The Monarch, anyway.
Sure. Never mind the people that you were just shouting about being killed and everything. It's a nice day. Yep.
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
Makes sense. No one likes to be disemboweled. I don't know what it is, but the way that they drew that woman on that poster is possibly the best art I've seen in this game. Then again, there's hardly any other characters. Although, there have been other characters drawn, so maybe I'm wrong, I just don't remember them. I'm saving. I am also checking to see where they are. Yes, I've already been there, so I shall teleport right away. Oh, hey, they're back.
Are you two okay?
Welcome to the Iconoclast, asshole!
Talk to me.
Maeve on
Nyoka,
Noi.
you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
I actually came to find you. Zora sent me to look for you guys. Once I get you out safe, I'll see about that press.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Got it. I'll see if I can find him. Alright, let's go see if we can find him and not die. At least the Manta Queen's not here anymore. Whoops. It's not this guy, because this guy's just a normal iconoclast. Must be inside here. Oh no, is he dead? He's dead. Euthanasia kit. Shooting for the head is merciful. Okay. Jesus. It is a shotgun, maybe? I think it is. Oh, I said back. Gotta tell him the bad news. Oh, like someone was crying.
Any luck out there?
You found your trauma team kit. Your medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Good.
Thanks for the assist.
No problem. Now let's get in there and get this printing press up. Why did you send them up to the north anyway? What was the point? And on their own without backup? Considering there's a bunch of and he said robots, monsters about, you'd think you'd send them up with more than one person. Like, in teams would be better. Okay, so have the enemies in here come back, or am I fine? Yep, they're all still dead, so I get to just come here freely without any problems. Doopy-doopy-doo. Install rollers. System must restart for alignment. Please wait. System restart. Equipment alignment successful. Press 6 is now operational. Awesome. Ow! This better have been worth it, Graham. Oh, this is the shot I noticed. All right. So, back to the Amber Heights we go. I'm trying to get these sorted out before I get too far in. Because they'll be like, oh, you should have grabbed this when you were there.
You ever worry all that ammo in your berth might combust?
What? Wait, it can do that?
All it takes is a little bit of black powder next to a lot of bits of fertilizer and one real hot day and... I've seen it happen.
I don't know what's more unsettling. The concept of my ammunition spontaneously combusting, or the fact that this is the kind of thing you think about on the regular.
Yes. Yes is the answer. They're probably arguing again, aren't they? Oh, I was kind of hoping that they would actually be here. The team I saved. I'm going to have a quick look around and see if I can spot them. Nobody back here. Okay, well, I'll have a look around later then. Up we go.
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
If there are gunships, they didn't stop me from landing here.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Is that what you're arguing about? Going to war with someone?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition.
What happened to the food I just got you?
Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it.
You want to attack the city?
Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us.
Are they really doing better than you are?
Doubtful, but we don't need much. And Sanjar isn't going to share.
Sure, but that seems desperate.
It is. We are desperate. We're starving. My people are dying left and right.
I see. Well, listen, I've got the printing press. It's all clear.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yep, the Vanoys are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Okay.
Welcome.
Anything new from you? Nope.
Why?
Iconoclast Apostle Armor? What is that? 34? It's a heavy armor, though. But it doesn't reduce. Interesting, it doesn't reduce any of my skills. Melee weapon skills +5, augmented grounding armor +10, improved thug kit, melee weapon skills +10 and defense skills +10, and backpack carrying capacity +20. Iconoclast armor made by Hephaestus, then customized to protect an apostle. Okay, so defensive skills would be +10 for this. This gives me more tech. Man, if it gave me more tech, I'd switch over, but I don't know. Maybe I can give it to you. What's your things, Pavati? You have Raptidon Handler. Dialogue skills, corrosion, found of footsteps. You don't really need that, to be honest. Melee weapon skills, ranged weapon skills. Let's give you this. Oh, you're very buffed up now. Engineering +15, perception +1. I think we're good on that front. Nyoka, you have 20 +5 stealth skills. 34. Domination +5. Melee damage +5. Inspiration. $34. 20. Like, if this was upgradable, like I could put modifications into it, it'd be great, but I can't. So kind of sucks in that regard. Oh well, we'll just leave it as is for now. Right, let's head to the clinic. We can talk to her there. We could go. You know, I just noticed, but there's this weird, like, effect when things go to the edge of my vision. Like, they get slightly blurry, but when I look at them directly, it's not there. I think chromatic aberration is still on, but for the corner of vision, which is not what I want. Izora?
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I know there was a massacre,
You're
but that was
talking
about
about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed the MSI bigwigs living here.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
the Amber Heights gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
Why are we keeping this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that.
But it ends up that he did it.
I don't want to burden him right now. Especially
We'll
if this
find
ends up
out.
being a dead end.
A random door code doesn't sound useful.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, If you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
I don't get why it's so important about this. Don't you have bigger problems?
I surely do. But it's not far, and if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
Okay, go to the relay station, see if the codes are useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs.
Oh, that's it? Oh, that's
I'd
fine.
send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Right, I'm on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Will do. Away. Ugh, goddamn hiccups. I don't know why I'm having them.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate consistent wages like any other sane person, but that still sounds awful. At least Sanjar gives his folks weekends.
Weekends?
Hands of the Void. I used to drop by the bar in Stellar Bay to knock a few back with the folks who had Saturdays off.
Don't know what I'd have done with that much time. I was always behind schedule anyhow.
Knowing you, you'd sit and be alone with your thoughts.
Yeah. I'm so glad I'm a part of this discussion. Woo. Whoa, the sky's going fast. Oh, no, that's not the sky. That's... For some reason, I thought that was the sky. Right. So that is on the way for Sucker Bait, I think. Let me check. Yeah, it is. It's right there. I think it's also the same place I need to go for... You, isn't it? No, you're further out. Okay. So we can do Sucker Bait, because it's on the way. We shall fast travel here just to make it a little bit quicker. And he said thicker, which wouldn't be the right word. Alright, F5. Onwards.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hole, we all suffocate. Exciting, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions? Actually, I probably shouldn't tell you about those. I mean, now here they come!
God damn it. All right. We're almost there. I can see it from here.
So, like I was saying, I'm Heen.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot.
I fancy getting
Westbound
shot.
still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
What is this? I'm gonna check up here. Tree. It's a Mega Mantiqueen. Woo! Everything's on fire. Entophobia. After having been swarmed by insects too many times, you're no longer your best when you're being attacked by them. Dexterity -1, perception -1, temperament -1. Sure, this one doesn't sound like it's going to be that bad. 30% damage when under 25% health. 50% science weapon damage. Another 50%. Carrying capacity, movement speed during time dilation up to 5 seconds. Sprint speed, they're not slow, you're just fast. Sure, we'll get that. I think our next level up is actually going to give us another perk anyway, so that's fine. Oh boy, it's taking us places. Oh hey. That, thank you very much. Freaking beds.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Oh. Well, I've got other things to do first, so I'm gonna go back. Dead guy. Who are you people? Donald Anderson.
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
There's caves? What caves?
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will. We're mercs, and our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
You can consider me the CEO of a company of one.
A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder, what are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume.
I've never even heard of Devil's Peak Station.
Might I remind you that it is unethical to lie in an arbitration? Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance.
Okay. And
as you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addie, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass.
Can't we all just get along for free? We're on the same side here.
I guess we might could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us. All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say she's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Anything else you need?
How'd your standard station end up overrun by marauders if you hired to guard it?
Trying to say we didn't do our job? I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
Who? Who's Berthold?
That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself.
Of course he does.
Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out.
You're going to kill Berthold when he comes from the caves too?
Space, no. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it otherwise?
A mite cold-blooded, ain't she, Donald?
Well, if you can make me an honorary C3, I'll look for him.
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay?
Will do. Who is your client, by the way?
The guy calls himself the information broker. Like he's starring one of those fancy broadcast productions the station puts out. My guess is, he brokers information.
Oh my god!
Don, I don't care if the guy's name is the architect himself, so long as we get paid well and paid on time.
Who would call themselves the architect?
No dispute here.
Oh, sounds so pompous. Where are we going now?
Watch where you're stepping, stranger.
Got a problem?
You lose a leg. I gotta find the incident report.
Oh, got a workbench. And a bathroom. Well, I guess I can go back down. Because I gotta go do that quest. Go explore the thing that was down there with the not mercenaries. Bandits. Marauders, whatever you want to call them. Oh boy, I'm so fast now. Or at least I'm faster. This is so much better. Meow. Meow. Can't believe there's a skill to run faster. Uh-oh. Ow. Right, we're back here. Right in the face. Ah! I was wondering where you were. Ugh. You're blind. Where am I? Freaking bugs. Whew. Eventually they were all killed. Whew. That was a lot rougher than I thought it'd be. Considering the guy, she said that was supposed to be marauders and stuff here, that was not marauders. UDL, enter code. Accessible. Warning, unauthorized entry into the records room will result in immediate reassignment. Words. There's a dead guy. No. Hemlock's eye patch. This eye patch is comfortable, stylish, and conversation piece. Reversible for the left or right eye. Use. Also available in mauve and taupe. Clothing, sneak attack, damage plus 10. Not bad. Ooh, revolver Mark II. I'll take that. Oh boy, come on, hack it. Nice. Now I've got to level up stuff. Hack is now 150. Nice. Now for a perk. Let's increase the science weapon damage so then they're a bit more useful. We can get the next one next time as well. Or if we manage to unlock another perk thing. Given the rust, the sulfur degradation, and the years spent in the dirt and dust, it's a miracle anything could be found on it. Still, Zora would be interested to see it. Substation is being decommissioned. The closure of work order UDL 211. Status report 1. Tunnels are in. Cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting for signal confirmation from the outposts. This whole place stinks to sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Just hoping we don't unsettle it, or else the whole place ain't going to be safe for our cable guys. Status report 2. We've got signals from Ample Heights, Stella Bay, and Cascadia. Still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I ought to note that I was right about those caverns. They aren't safe. Some kind of, hell, I don't know, a big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. Closure of work. It's been completed. The substation will now be disabled and closed off. It should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Walkowitz, has perished due to workplace accident involving hostile wildlife in Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Walkowitz's complaints regarding the dangers of Terra 1 wildlife has been redacted. Halcyon Referendum, Terra 1 Hazard Clause. This notice issued on the January 12th, 2643 serves as the public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Blah, 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 blah. Period of 6 months, Terra 1 will officially be considered illegal territory. Manual log entry. Gonna die for this damn fool errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. Look at us now. Of all closets to coop up and then lick our wounds, we had to choose the one they'd set to lock itself up. Feel like a marauder digging out the walls like this, but we gotta get out of here before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson over there's trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Okay. Byron. There's only one guy in here, which leads me to assume that either they ate each other or they disintegrated. I don't know. So now it wants me to go back, but we're still out here, so let's try and do Nyoka's thing, which is further ahead. So let's keep going for just a little bit, just a little bit longer, see if we can get to this area. What does this say over here? Cascadia. That's a fast travel point too. Makes it easier to get to. Random boxes. Abandoned safe house. Just a random staircase to nowhere. Little memento. Let's get the outpost. Mercenaries aren't here. They must have left some clues as where they went. From Delilah. Hey, PJ says you brought tickets for all of us. You didn't have to do that. I owe you. I don't know that I'll ever be able to pay you back, but thank you. D. Lamont. Don't mention it. I'm attaching cords to the waterfall camp. Grab your gear and meet us there by sunup. We're going to finally get off this hellhole. A. Interesting. Someone left a ledger with a list of names, likely members of the unit that used this outpost. Some names like Lamont and Delilah are at the top of the list. Some names are crossed off, only to be added later, as if that person left and rejoined. Of particular note is the name Ash is nowhere to be found. Huh. Was I lied to? Ooh, barrels. Oh, it must be over encumbered. Yep, there it is. Well, I can break down some of this stuff because I keep picking it up by accident. This would actually be better because it gives me long guns, whereas this gives me just defensive skills. It's also got better armor, or armor. It's also medium, so that works for me. No, this is literally across the way. Let's go this way then. We'll probably do this last thing and then stop for today. I have to check behind the waterfall as always. Secretary sewer entrance.
Great work.
Ah, okay, so if we need to go through that way, we can. But I will not do that just yet. Climb up! Come on! Ah, I have to go around. There we go. Hi. Get him! Ah, I missed him. Okay. Oh man, 150? Some of these things are just crazy in their difficulty. Not far from them. Oh wow, they're already dead. I actually didn't mean to pick this up. Ah. Skeletal remains. The remnants of these bones show the telltale signs of a mantisaur attack. Powerful jaws have crushed the skulls, while weathering on some of the fragments suggests passage through some beast digestive tract. Amidst the dirt, you find a small lockbox that matches the description given by Ash. Well, they're dead. So we can now go back here to give that in. CMP. Cascadia. Actually, I want to check. Where is... So it goes there. And... this goes right next door. Okay, so it is a different place. Ow.
Ah, this factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you cook borscht over a sulfur pit.
Oh boy, that sounds great. But we shall save, and then we can start going in there next time. I thought Castadia was going to be a whole city filled with marauders. It looks like it's just this part that's filled with marauders. So I guess we can stop there for today and pick this up next week. We've been going longer than I thought, but we did get quite a bit done. We handed in a bunch of quests, started a few new ones, and we're getting more of the story done, which is great. But we shall stop here for today. We'll pick this up next week, Wednesday. And I will have a new game chosen, hopefully, and installed by Tuesday to play. So, for today, thank you all for watching. That managed to make it today. Hope you all enjoyed, as usual. And if you want to help support me, like, follow, subscribe. There's links to Patreon and tips if you want to help through there too. And yeah, pretty much. Thanks for joining. Hope you're enjoying this series. Now that I've played a bit more of it, I am okay with this game. I don't think it's the best game in the world, but it's definitely playable, which I could say is a good thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. It grows on you eventually. When you start it out, you think it's trying to be funny too often, and it still does feel that way sometimes, but it's grown on me. So it is what it is. So I will see you all next week, Tuesday. Y'all have a nice weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.